All right, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are diving into a truly fascinating blueprint for creating autonomous AI agents inside Claude. And the best part? We're going to do it without writing a single line of code. If you've been feeling like you're constantly repeating yourself to AI or just struggling to get it to actually do the heavy lifting for you, well, this is exactly what you need to hear.
So let me ask you something. Are you using AI wrong? Most people are still using it like a really fancy search engine. You know the drill. You ask a question, you copy the answer, you ask the next one. It's so easy to get stuck in this frustrating chat and guess loop. But working this way means you are doing all the project management. You're carrying all the cognitive load. Well, today, we're going to completely break out of that loop.
Here is our game plan to make that happen. We'll start by looking at the 3 AI levels. Then we'll dissect the anatomy of a real agent, uncover what I like to call the magic onboarding file, actually build your first workflow, and finally, go over how to avoid the most common mistakes.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the 3 AI levels, and figure out exactly where you might be stuck right now.
Think of your interaction with AI in 3 distinct levels. Level 1 is just basic chat. You're basically asking questions and getting definitions, using it as a search engine alternative. Level 2 steps it up to builder mode, where you're manually prompting outputs step by step. You ask for a draft, then you ask for an edit, then maybe a summary. You are still the manager here. But level 3? Now we're talking. That's agentic work. This is where you hand the AI a complete goal and it autonomously thinks, breaks down tasks, and executes them in sequence. You aren't managing the microsteps anymore. You are managing the final outcome.
Moving right along to Section 2, the anatomy of an agent. Moving way beyond just a simple chatbot.
So what does agentic work actually look like? In a true agentic setup, you aren't in the loop for every tiny micro decision. You simply set the destination and let the agent drive the car. And the absolutely incredible part is that you can do this right now using the Claude Desktop app's built-in code workspace. Don't worry, you don't need to know how to code. The workspace just acts as the agent's digital office, where it can read, write, and organize files completely on its own for you.
To put this into perspective, contrast this with a standard chatbot. A chatbot basically just guesses. It acts like a fancy autocomplete, giving you one reply per message. A real agent, on the other hand, rigorously follows a system process. If an initial direction is wrong, it actually adapts to that uncertainty and corrects its course. Most importantly, a real agent treats your initial request as just a starting point for clarification before it executes anything. It asks questions instead of just making blind assumptions. Every truly agentic system relies on 3 interconnected parts. First, you've got your workflow file. This acts as your standard operating procedure. And yes, it's written in plain English, not code. Second is the agent itself, which is Claude, acting as your dedicated project manager, reading that exact SOP. And third is your toolset, which simply means the built-in capability of the Claude workspace to read files and organize folders to get the job done. I absolutely love this quote, and it goes like this. The intelligence is in the instructions, not the technology stack. This is literally a game changer, because it proves that a thoughtfully designed, plain English workflow will always outperform a messy system that's just masked with complex, expensive technical integrations. The takeaway? If you can write out a clear process, you can absolutely build an agent.
Which brings us to Section 3, the magic onboarding file. Say hello to Claude.md.
Meet your new best friend. You can create this file right in your project root just by typing create a file called Claude.amd into the chat. It acts exactly like an onboarding document for a brand new hire. Because Claude reads this plain text file every single time you start a new session, you never, and I mean never, have to re-explain your background, your preferred tone, or your general preferences ever again. Now, when you create this Markdown file, you'll want to pack it with 4 essential things. First, a brief project context, explaining what the workspace is actually for. Second, an About Me section, detailing your background and the tone you want. Third, strict operational rules. Things like always ask clarifying questions or never pad your responses. And finally, a clear folder map so the agent knows exactly where your workflows, resources, and final outputs live. Once that map is set, your agent is officially ready for work.
All right, let's get into the really fun stuff. Section 4, your first workflow, actually building out the process.
Let's see how this flows in practice. Say you want a research agent. You prompt Claude to design a system where it first has to ask you about the scope and the target audience. Then, it forms a written plan for your approval. Once you give the thumbs up, it executes the research and saves a beautifully structured 1,500-word report directly into your output folder. And because of that persistent context we just set up, if you read it and tell Claude, hey, trim the executive summary, it zeroes in and adjusts just that section without starting all over from scratch.
Or consider a repurposing agent. Just imagine dropping a single, massive video script into an input folder. You give the command to run, and the AI autonomously reads the whole script, identifies 3 strong standalone moments, writes 3 short scripts with totally fresh hooks, drafts platform-specific social posts for Twitter and LinkedIn, and saves them all as cleanly formatted PDFs right in your output folder. The craziest part? All of this happens in under 2 minutes. 10. That is the number of minutes you routinely save on the back end by spending just 2 minutes upfront. Adding a simple rule to your Claude.md file to always present a written plan and wait for approval stops the AI from sprinting in totally the wrong direction. You avoid those bad assumptions entirely, and you save yourself the massive headache of having to untangle a half-finished, messy project. Now, even with a solid blueprint, things can still go sideways. So let's cover Section 5, Common Mistakes and How to Avoid These Traps.
Pay close attention here, because these are the traps that will completely derail your automated workspace. Skipping your onboarding file? That means your agent has amnesia every single session. Using vague goals like do research? Well, that just gets you generic, boring Wikipedia-style articles. Be specific. Ignoring the plan review or forgetting to require clarifying questions basically guarantees the AI is going to make bad assumptions. And finally, trying to build 5 massive systems all at once? Don't do it. Start small and build one reliable workflow first.
So, what's the smartest way to expand your capability? You've got to do it incrementally. Start at point 1 with low-stakes, simple tasks, like a basic research report. Once you totally trust that, move on to point 2, iterative workflows, like script drafting, where the agent refines a draft based on your ongoing feedback. Finally, you reach point 3, where the real magic happens. You start stringing them together. A research agent autonomously drops a report into a folder, which then immediately feeds a content planning agent to generate fresh ideas. It's like a digital assembly line.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to take a hard look at your own daily operations. Think about those repetitive, manual, step-by-step tasks that just absolutely drain your energy every week. With the blueprint we just covered, you have all the plain English tools you need to automate them. So I'll leave you with this question. What process are you finally ready to hand over to your agent today? Thanks so much for joining me, and I challenge you. Go build that first workflow right now.